Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power daily coaching video for Thursday. Now, let's talk about reviews, as I promised you. So what are some of the elements of reviews? And again, some of these are going to say like, yeah, that makes sense. It's so basic. So, again, not really a particular order, but let's kind of take the big one. How do they want the review done? Do they want to come in to see it? Do they want something mailed to them and get on the phone? Do they want to join me session, GoToMeeting, Skype share desktop, video conference? How do they want it? So in other words, what modality will serve them, right? First thing you want to do. The second thing you've got to decide is this a detailed person or a big picture person? Because I'll tell you, I think some of you get so caught up in like, well, let's show them all the work we do. So we walk in there with a 100-page binder and like glasses over them. They don't want to be there. And by the way, if you have clients that you struggle with bringing them in your office or you struggle with scheduling reviews, maybe that's a bit of a clue that the modality or the model that you're using is not working. Okay? So again, how they want it, modality, and then big picture detail, right? So two things there. Now let's get into some other elements. Well, to me, if you're on the phone or anything like that, by the way, you should always use ideally an agenda builder. So get something out to them in advance. Ask them if there's any changes in their health, any new financial goals, any topics they want to discuss, any new fears, issues, concerns, whatever, right? Get it. Why? Because if you're working on like myopically on a premise and all of a sudden they come in, hey, we decide we want to move to Costa Rica. Well, nice review. Throw that away, right? Now we got to talk about something else. All that work you did is now null and void. So you want to find out, is there any changes? So a couple things you want to know. A, are there any changes in their health? Okay, and I don't care if they're 30 or 80. If there's a significant change in person's health that's going to shift their values or what's important to them, it will shift their philosophies around investing and things like that. So how's your health? First thing you got to do. Next, any new financial goals. So any new bucket list items, any new things you want to do. We want to get feedback, right? Third element, any new financial concerns, issues, anything keeping you up at night, so to speak. Health, goals, issues. Three drivers, right? Now, assuming there's nothing there, then you go into here's our state of the union. Here's what's going on. And again, big picture versus detail, you kind of give it to them the way they want it. Very simple, right? And then what you want to do after you kind of go through state of the union, if you have some new recommendations, this is where you bring it up. If everything's status quo, I say, look, good news is, based upon what you've told me and looking at what we've got here, I have no new recommendation for you. I think it's steady as she goes, right? Perfect. Then what you want to do is say, well, the other thing, how are we serving you well? Are we contacting you enough? Is there anything we can do better for you? You want to give them an opportunity to give you feedback on your relationship. Now, under the assumption that that conversation goes well, then what do we pivot on? Great. By the way, ever run across somebody we can help? Love to have that opportunity. Now it turns into a referral conversation. So, and I want to circle back real quick to what I said about any new changes in your status. So things like, and I always say this like on tongue in cheek, right? So, hey, are there any changes in your financial situation? For example, have you inherited money, won the lottery, robbed a bank, sold some property, anything like that, right? And you never want to make assumptions. You always want to run protocols. Review processes are all about running protocols. If you want to find out more about our protocol, again, practicepower.net. There's a whole e-learning series on how to run reviews. I'm giving you, a snippet here. It's a 45-minute program. Take a look at it. It'll make you a lot of money. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the end of the week.